Live deep in the heart of West Texas, it's the James and Hendrix Show. Today, this episode is called Bulshavik Naughtiness. Okay? Now, two stories from Newsmax. Okay, first says there is a retired 4-star general in the U.S. that says Ukraine could win this war. This war with the Soviet Union, rather. Russia. We might as well call it the dang Soviet Union the way that Putin's acting. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just the way I see it. That's just the way I see it. Okay, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. God calls us to do so much more. To be so much more. And this thing with Russia, we should be giving them supplies. I'm not saying give them everything. Ukrainians need to be self-reliant, okay? We need to be caring, but at the same time, find a way to have them social-reliant, so that they can really have self-reliance, so that they can really have independence. See, here's my concern among most Americans. They much rather favor dependence upon the government rather than freedom. That's what we've come to. That is what we've come to under the Biden administration. Some people sing their praises, although I must say not that much. Not that much anymore. But those who are doing, I gotta say, it's problematic. I'm going to give you a body of history lesson, okay? Let's listen to me on this. 1922 was around the time that Lenin and Stalin were in power in Russia. And Ukraine was on their sides for invasion. And, they were fighting tooth and nail and everything. And so what does Stalin do? You think, well, the first thing I'll do is I'll persecute the Jews of Ukraine. Just massacre them. And so that's where the massacre of Babi Yar, however they pronounce it, I know. I learned a lot of history in my life of development. And the thing is, my concern is if we don't get involved, it can be a problem. You gotta think, 1922. It's a century later. The same thing. Unpopular president. Warren G. Harding, a man of scandal. Joe Biden, a man of scandal. And it was an isolationist time, Basically, do nothing. And so that was the fermentation of Lenin, and later Joseph Stalin. And when you join Joseph Stalin, you have Nazi Germany. Now, some people, they call us conservatives Nazis, fascists. Right wing is not Nazism, and it's not fascism. Learn your history. Nazism and fascism is on the left, okay? Now, we're going to move on to this next little vein here. A news conference, I think it took place last week, or this morning, rather. Jen Psaki was asked about, why is Biden reopen the pipeline? We need to have energy independence. And she said, we got plenty of oil fields, it's just a pipeline. What's the big deal? It's a big deal. Okay, there are oil fields in West Texas, but how do you think that oil goes through the rest of the country? It's kind of like, hello, pipeline. Okay, and so it's kind of like this silliness, this radicalness of saying, it's just a pipeline when there's plenty of oil fields. Where is the logic in that? Seriously. That's a serious problem. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to... Oops, wrong button. Plain truth. Now, I hope you enjoy listening to the James Hager Show. If you like what you hear, please subscribe. Become a part of receiving most daily updates. This is Jimi Hendrix, and until next time, take care. Be proactively informed. I'm temporarily suspending the weekend edition, so you guys know. Take care. God bless.